Head coach of the Poland Bulldogs, Ryan Williams, and wow, 3-0 start. Are you surprised at all? Let's start there. And maybe not with the record, but are you playing well?
Yeah, I'm very pleased with where we're at. You know, that Marlington, that's what a good gauge that's been the past couple of years. They're a very well coached football team. That was a heck of a game. That came down literally to the last second of the game, and you know they're a good football team, and we're lucky to get out of there. You know, thus far, you know, Niles is they're improving. They're going to be a good program. You know, I got a chance to see Coach Bourne there. I know he's doing things the right way and encouraging that new staff to, you know, to turn things around a little bit and, you know, kind of get things on track there. And then obviously, you know, last week's game, you know, the Jefferson program, they're a new staff. They're all new hires. They didn't get hired till late in the summer, and our kind of program's in a little different spot than theirs. But to say surprised, I mean, I expect to be 3-0. I mean, expect to be, you know, that's how we work. But I'm very pleased with some of the work we've had. You know, that Marlington game, I keep going back to that. You know, we didn't have a game early in the year like that for our team last year, and how much growth we were able to make getting away with one there, and kind of some of the mistakes we made and still got away with one. We're very lucky, and you know, the kids sense that, and we've really used that as a good learning tool, you know, thus far.
Jefferson, was that a good thing for your team to maybe have that kind of success, and did they get out of there early and get some young kids a chance to play, I guess, as well?
Yeah, you know, that to me is the biggest thing. Our young guys deserve a chance to, you know, they work hard. You know, they you know, there's scout team duties, there's waters, and really they're playing great. Very, very satisfied with that. You know, offensively, there are some things we've done well. I feel very badly. We lost our starting tailback in the Girard scrimmage, Nico Latanzio, with a, you know, pretty extensive knee injury. So, you know, we've had to rely on, you know, guys 2 and 3 to get some work. Jake Rattan has done a great job. I'm very happy with him. You know, Josh Alessi's been hurt, you know, so we're trying to get him back into the fold. But I don't know if we're a good team. You know, we do some things well. There are a lot of mistakes, got to clean some stuff up. We've given the ball away a couple times that, you know, good teams don't do that, you know, and for us to be a good team, we gotta take care of the football a little bit better.
Well, we know a little bit about Cole Costco. He's been around here a while. How would you assess his play, and do you see a lot of improvements that's going to help this team down the road?
Yeah, he's maturing. He's making better choices, better decisions with the ball. His leadership has improved greatly this summer. Very proud of the job he's done leading his team, and, you know, kind of his even keel, and he's with some new personnel changes and an all new group of people. I mean, he's handled it very well. He's spreading the ball out very nicely.
How is this Poland team? Is it comparable to the past, or what would you say, Ryan?
Well, you know, it looks similar. I mean, some of the things we do are the same. They've been the same for a lot of years. They're in the fold. I mean, again, we could be. You know, at the end of the year, we'll let you know where we stand. You know, how we handle some of the adversity, some of those, you know, turning the ball over is a big one. We gotta eliminate that and play Poland Bulldog football. But they could be.
You got a little size this year too, right? Yes.
Yeah, still a couple 300-pounders on the O-line. Senior Jared Carcelli's he's 315. Tyler Eichert's at guard, he's about 330, and then we have a left tackle he's a little heavier than 335 even. So yeah, there's a couple of big guys we like to run behind.
Got those small Poland tailbacks, or what? How's it look this year for you?
Well, Jake's a tall, strong kid, kind of a different look back than we've had in the past.
Not like the Gold Brothers, huh?
Yeah, not like the Gold Brothers or Jerry Lawman or some of those other guys we've had, but he's doing a nice job. He's, you know, it's hard to, you know, the pace of the game changes a little bit. Varsity, he was a JV guy last year, and so, you know, he's learning where things are at, when to bounce, when to cut it back. You know, that's kind of a feel thing, and he's starting to get better at that.
What are you most happy about so far, offensively, even if you want to break it down?
We're not happy about anything, you know that. I've been pleased with our work ethic. You know, we've done a great job. We lost some really key leaders last year, and I was concerned that, you know, you lose some great leaders, but boy, I'll tell you, the leaders we got replacing them, they're in that same mold. They've learned a lot from them, and I've been very pleased with the senior leadership.
Now, defensively, you still have a lot of input on the defensive side of the ball
Oh yeah,
from yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we meet all the time, talk about stuff. You know, Ricky has his own style. Coach D'Annunzio has his own. You know, some things that he does a little bit differently, and not better or worse. Just they fit his personality and fit our kids. You know, that's always been kind of the hallmark here. Is we try to do things the same way, but I think we've done it. We do a good job of mixing what we do with who we have doing it, and this is another year for that.
Defensively, anybody stand out so far through 3 weeks for you guys?
I have some guys in the secondary, you know, first-year starters, guys like Hayden Kazchek, MJ Farber. MJ has a couple of picks already. Hayden has a couple of picks. You know, it's always a question mark. Those guys in the secondary, we've replaced 4 of them, you know, 2 years in a row, and this group's doing a nice job as well, even with limited experience.
How are they playing defensively for you?
Good, very, very proud. Yeah. Very pleased with their communication, the ability to, you know, a lot of that in the secondary is, you know, is communication, and then they've you know, opening their mouth, they're talking, they're seeing things, and that's real important for what we do on defense.
Howland, what kind of problems do they pose for you watching them on film? What do you see from Coach Steve Boyle in his first year running the program over there?
Well, you know, it's they're offensively, you know, the couple of films we've seen, they're doing a couple of different things. So it'll be, you know, we're going to have to be able to adjust. We're going to have to see, you know, what their game plan is, and see if we, you know, put together a way to stop what they're doing. And obviously defensively they're very aggressive. You know, they're going to attack. They bring linebackers all the time. They blitz a lot, and you know, our guys up front are going to have to be disciplined if we're going to adjust and handle that kind of pressure.
How's the atmosphere for the team? I mean, what's it feel like for the guys? What are they thinking right now?
Good. I mean, you 3-0 is better than the alternative, that's for sure. So, you know, spirits are kind of up. You know, not too up. You know, they appreciate the grind a little bit. Our guys know that, you know, they've been part of, you know, some winning seasons. They know it takes work. It takes, you know, doing things when you don't want to do them. Sometimes you get your most out of it.
And how long you been here now, Ryan?
This is my 14th season or 15th season here, and then my 3rd as a head coach. I was a defensive coordinator for a lot of years.
Is this group of guys kind of special for you? I mean,
oh, absolutely. It's that first group of sophomores. It's my first group that, you know.
Varsity early.
Yeah, I'm the only, you know, I'm the head coach that they'll remember. And that's special. Yeah. It's a neat group. They're, you know, they've been part of, you know, ups and downs, and I think they've handled it well. And, you know, I want their personality to come out a little bit and you know, kind of take charge of the team, and they're doing a good job with that.
You know, we were joking, or at least I was joking, you know, potentially go 8-0 going into a big Hubbard matchup. I know you don't want to look too far ahead, but a couple challenges down the end of the road. I mean, if you play some good football, you could be in a nice position towards the end of the year.
We'll worry about that at the end of the road. We're worried about Howland, and I sure don't. I know what that feels like to be that first-year coach, and nothing would satisfy a first-year coach more than a signature win. And I don't want it to be this week, that's for sure.
Do you talk postseason yet at all? I mean, is that a goal?
It's always a goal, but we don't have any control. You know, we control week to week, and you know, I know it. You know, cliches exist for a reason. You know, I honestly don't. We never talk about it. We had, you know, we never talked about it when we had a run of them, and we're not going to talk about it now. We just day to day, you know, get better today, try to win today.
I don't know if I'll talk to you officially like this the rest of the year. If I don't, how do you feel about Canfield and maybe not, you know, with the series maybe not continuing? What does that mean to you? You've been a part of it for a long time.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, I mean, to me, it's a rivalry's a rivalry because it's similar communities and similar. Yeah. You know, I don't care. Week 1 seems like it'd be a great time to play. You know, I mean, it's a rivalry. If it's a big game, it's a big game. I mean, we can play. You know, I don't have if it doesn't work out with the league to play week 10, so be it. Play week 1. I'm okay with it. I've always been. You know, I just want to be part of the game.
All right. Well, good luck to you this weekend or this Friday against Howland, and going for victory number 4.
Thanks. I appreciate you coming out and talking with our guys.
For taking the time during practice, Ryan.
Thanks.
Good luck to you the rest of the year.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Bye.